Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Phasio to Phase King. They've been with Superchat for a little while now, and they're here almost every single day as well. They are extremely loyal and dedicated as a supporter. With 2,450 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit closer. They're halfway on the road to 2,500. They're also very supportive on our brand new copyright-free music channel. They're over there almost every single day helping us grind out the watch hours. I try to catch Phasio to Phase King whenever I can, whether it's on a live stream or a video. And hopefully you will enjoy that as well when you get over there. And thank you again, everybody, for coming in. If you haven't already, give it a thumbs up on your way in. I hope that you will. It really does help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. So I'll appreciate it. I have to be reminded myself when I'm on a phone from time to time. So as well, if anybody has the ability to share, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. It helps get more people into Superchat, and of course works wonders for the algorithm. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And I see we have a couple of new channels in the chat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect here, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. We've got a handful of members in the house that I've got on the wheel already. Jack Dawson, our dear friend, has dropped a super chat on us already. Thank you so much for that. And for that reason, we will make sure we look at Jack Dawson's channel right before we start spinning the wheel today. As well, thank you everybody for coming in so early. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube that I have met in my several years now, and he can't always be with us here in Superchat, even though he is a dedicated moderator. So he always sends his regards and prayers for everybody, even when he's not with us, and we will see him again probably on Friday. In the meantime, Scratch and PPA, another of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, is here with us as a dedicated moderator as well. I've already got them on the wheel, along with Makeup Mom and Son and Wolf Spirit Productions, as well as Winners Happen, Kristen Welton, and Pal's Island Kitchen. And of course Jack Dawson, but like I said, we'll have a look at that channel in a moment. I see that GA Girl, I Am Every Woman the Dream Team has come in. And I will go through some introductions in a second. It's good to see Angel downstairs, Rachel in the house. Thank you for coming in. That is a family friend. We're always happy to have her in the chat. Coupon Gale is here. That's a creator with two different channels. We'll look at those when we get her channel up on the screen. Facing Reality is with us, and Fanatic Guide is an extremely supportive creator both here and on our copyright-free music channel. Honey Co is back in the house. Always good to see you. And then we see Patrick Hollett has come back in. Great to see you in the house. Red Hot Reactions is with us today. And Retro Completionist, thank you so much for coming in. That's somebody who's active on Twitter and a member of our Twitter list, of course. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Superchat is automatically added to that Twitter list by me. So if you're somebody who's active on Twitter, you have a chance to meet over 70 creators from the Superchat community who are active on Twitter. If they've tweeted or retweeted for us, they might be willing to do the same thing for you. And if you're the kind of creator who enjoys supporting others, you might find some people to trade favors with there on Twitter and get some external traffic to your videos, which is great. Ruth Mantrip, it's good to have you back in the house. And Sergeant Life was the first one here today. Thank you for coming in. Sergeant Life is a longtime friend of Superchat. Vivin Sorry, forgive me, Vibin' with Shaw. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and I believe this is your first time with Tuber Chat, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators that will come through the chat today. Everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Willow's Creations is also here, and I think we've just about caught up with everybody. In Rachel's place is a long time friend of Tuber Chat, somebody who's a previously featured channel, of course, and it's great to have you back in the chat with us. Big Daddy Beard Gaming Promotions is back with us again for the third or fourth time. So hopefully everybody's already off to the races, meeting new friends and family members. I see that Retro Completionist has also dropped another super chat on us, so I appreciate that. And yeah, Retro Completionist is a very supportive creator. They always spread positivity, particularly out on Twitter, like I was saying. So thank you for that. For that reason, we'll make sure we look at their channel right after Jack Dawson and before we start spinning the wheel. So, one more time, we're looking at Fazio to Phase King. This is an extremely supportive creator. Like I said, they're over here with us in Tuber Chat almost every single day, as well as on our brand new copyright-free music channel. They're over there in our virtual 24-hour live stream, helping us grind out the watch hours there and hanging out. Spotless Calm is in the house. Good to see you in the house. They are hopefully going to have a stream for us to go and raid when we're finished with Tuber Chat in about 2 hours, so we can look forward to that. SOF Lifestyle, good to see you in the house. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And again, if you read those instructions in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Ruth Mantrip has just dropped a super chat on us as well, so I've added you to our list. We will make sure we look at Ruth Mantrip right after our other super chatters before we start spinning the wheel. And Antoinette at Fun has walked in the door, so I will get that channel on the wheel right away, as they are a member, of course. So hopefully everybody will help me push Fazio to Phase King a little bit farther. We'd love to get them rolling. They're already halfway on the road to 2,500, and we want to see them get there as quickly as we can. Let's get Jack Dawson up here. Thank you one more time for that super chat. Jack Dawson is an extremely generous creator who has done that for us many times. When I look for this channel, I search for Jack Dawson MLB The Show. And the reason why is because in the case of channels with popular names or popular words in their names like this, it can struggle with the search results. So Jack Dawson, of course, is the name of the main character in the Titanic movie, which is one of the most popular movies of all time, which makes that name extremely popular on the internet in general. So for Jack Dawson, we have to do a little bit extra. We can find them by looking for any of the video games that he plays on his channel. There's many different ones, of course, and I always have a great time hanging out with him. He's able to keep up with the gameplay while you're in the live stream, as well as commentate for everybody so that you can keep up with exactly what's happening. As well, he keeps the chat going and keeps up with the chat very well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Jack Dawson. With 1,660 or so subscribers right now, we'd love to push this channel a little bit closer to the 1,700 that we're thinking about. Facing reality. Yeah, we're on episode number 224 today, and a lot of the speeches have come up. It's not that I mean to be so repetitive, and certainly I absolutely do mean what I say, especially when I say pleasant things about a lot of the creators and their channels that come through, but I know it can sound repetitive when you're here often. But hopefully I'll mix it up a little bit. Joy Blessed Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, especially when you're having internet troubles. We all know what that's like. Ruth Mantrip tweeted out, I can't remember for the life of me if you're already a member of our Twitter list or not, but you will absolutely be added for sure. Cubs Den is in the house. That is great to see. Cubs Den is a fellow Canadian and a dear friend of TuberChat. I've been with them since long before TuberChat existed. As a matter of fact, they are inspirational in the creation of TuberChat. They allow people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here, and they share a wealth of knowledge for the betterment of everybody in the community. We did see Blue Jeans Network yesterday here with a slight name change now to Blue Jeans, and you'll always find Cubs Den and Blue Jeans together, so hopefully you'll follow them and see what I'm talking about. Purple Tube is in the house. Always good to see you here. I was lucky to catch them for the first time on a live stream just a week or so ago. Let's look at Retro Completionist right now, and thank you one more time, Jack Dawson and Retro Completionist, both for your super chats. I really do appreciate those. For that reason, we put those channels up right away, right before we get to spinning the wheel, which we'll do in another moment. So with 1,760 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Retro Completionist a little bit farther towards the 1,800 that they're thinking about. They are an extremely generous creator. They happen to be a member of our Twitter list, of course, because they have retweeted us and tweeted for us both. You can see by some of the conversation that you'll find when you get over there that Retro Completionist is a generous creator. They often have StreamYard panels or hop in on other people's StreamYard panels to share content, and they absolutely are a generous creator and loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Two Pineapples is in the house. We'll get them right onto the wheel because they are a member, of course. And we will move right along towards Ruth Mantrip. So Retro Completionist, thank you one more time for your super chat. I got to catch up with your channel, but I'll look forward to doing that. Hopefully everybody else will as well. And Ruth Mantrip has tweeted out for us, so I appreciate that. Thank you. And once again, thank you for your super chat as well. You've all knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss for today, which is very cool. And with 304 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push Ruth a little bit farther. She's on the road to 400. We'd love to get her a little bit farther along that road. One of the things we can do for any channel under 1,000 subscribers, particularly I like to do this for anybody under 100, but since we're here, we can do this absolutely, is drop a comment on the discussion tab. And when you leave comments like this, I hope you do a better job than me. I tend to say a lot of the same things, you know, like Facing Reality's kind of joking about my speeches. My comments out on YouTube seem to be about the same because now I follow thousands of creators, as you can imagine, and I have bells on and notifications on for everybody. But because I'm out saying, you know, similar things 1,000 times, it's almost impossible to come up with different ways of wording sentences like that every single time. But that's okay. Again, it's not that I don't mean the things that I say, it's just that they're repetitive because I have said it 1,000 times. So, you know, when we see creators hitting different milestones, you'll find me coming around saying things like, you know, keep up the good work and things like that. But I absolutely do mean it. As long as everybody's out supporting each other, then everybody's going to do just fine, which is great. Motor City Scratchers is in the house. That is our stream boss right now. So thank you for coming in. It's always good to see you here. And let us get to spinning the wheel. I got to catch up with Ruth Mantrip here as well, but during the week I'm able to catch up with a lot of different channels and watch some videos, so I will look forward to that. And then Kristen Welton is coming up. This is my girlfriend. She is, of course, my love. She's always here as a member and a moderator in our live streams, and she has her own channel. She's doing her own thing. One of the things she's got going on right now is a series where every single day for the month of June she's putting out a different video regarding a feature from David's Tea. So hopefully everybody will enjoy following that. And then as well, she's having some success with shorts videos lately, with some seriously wild success, as a matter of fact. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when you get to her channel. And then of course she is willing to swap playlists with anybody in the chat. So if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators should reach out to you. If you see them, somebody else say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. One of the things that I noticed, besides the featured channels sections that I'll talk about later, is she has her subscriptions public. Now, you don't necessarily have to have it on your front page, but it's kind of cool if you do. And then by having your subscriptions set to public, it speeds up the process here a little bit, because when you tell somebody that you've been to their house and left them a package, they can go into your subscription, see themselves in there, know that you're genuine, and then they will hurry up and do the same thing for you even faster. So I recommend it. There's Zen Music Channel as well, another member, so we'll get them right onto the wheel. We're going to look at Two Pineapples right now. Two Pineapples is a previously featured channel from Superchat, of course. They always have exciting things going on their channel. Superchat is a member of Two Pineapples, as a matter of fact. And they have not only been extremely supportive here, but also on our copyright-free music channel. They come by there regularly to help us grind out our watch hours. CK Havoc YT, you'll have to remind me if I met you here in Superchat or if it was from outside. So forgive me for that. But it's great to have you here. Oh dear, that's yeah, that's too bad, but it's great to have you here. Hopefully you're doing what you need to recover from that. All right, Two Pineapples has a lot of exciting things happening. They happen to live in a gorgeous area of Hawaii, so they do a lot of outdoor videos and live streaming. Hopefully we can catch a lot of that content when we're over there. You'll often see me in their live stream because they have a 24-hour live stream running all the time. Occasionally on this channel you'll find more than one 24-hour live stream, which is really, really cool because they split up the different content between the volcanoes that are out there, the beaches, and other things as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Two Pineapples. They've been a dear, generous, loyal, and dedicated friend to Superchat for a long time. With 1,640 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. And we will spin the wheel and get moving to our next channel. Zen Music Channel is coming up next. This channel was recently featured. We feature a different channel every single day on Superchat based on generosity and impact that I see within the community. And today's featured channel is Phase Yoda Phase King, somebody who's with us almost every single day here. When I go down to Zen Music Channel, I have to put quotes around this. So when you're searching for a channel, if you don't find them right away, I find it helps to put your filter on channels as opposed to videos, which you could do on a phone or a computer. And then as well, to add quotes to your search term, make sure that YouTube knows you want exactly that name. And when we search, find, and click on a channel name, especially when it's either a popular channel name or got popular words in it, we are doing wonders for them with the algorithm. You can imagine that after hundreds or even thousands of people search, find, and click on your name, you will rise up the search results and eventually hopefully become #1. CK Havoc YT, we don't do moderators here, but thank you for asking. I take moderating very seriously, and the only moderators that we have been with Superchat for probably 6 months or longer. And for that reason, our moderator knocked your message out, because we don't do any self-promotion as well. But hopefully you'll read our video description. I know it's been a while since you've been here. We update it once in a while, and then hope you will be able to meet some friends and family members here. I wonder if I recognize that creator, if you might just have changed the name of your channel or had different channels before. Mo, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody that you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Barb's Country Home, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. If you've mentioned something that you wanted me to see, whether it's a question or a comment, just please mention it again, possibly with 3 thumbs up or @ mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Zen Music Channel has a variety of different content that will both help you relax, go to sleep, or you can use to watch great content or leave in the background, and I hope everybody will push them a little bit closer to the 300 that they're thinking about. Let's look at Pal's Island Kitchen right now. This is another recently joined member, so of course I put them on the wheel right away. I am very soon going to start adding names to the wheel from our chat list in another moment or so. We'll get through maybe one more channel. So Pal's Island Kitchen has 369 subscribers. Not only are they a supportive creator here on Tuber Chat, but as well they come by our music channel occasionally as well to help us grind out watch hours over there and keep the conversation going. There's almost always somebody over there, and sometimes are more so than others, but hopefully everybody has a good time over there. You'll likely run into Pal's Island Kitchen. But this is also a creator who not only has delicious looking content on their channel, as we can see, but they are also a great, loyal, and dedicated supporter who are out supporting others all the time as well. I see that regularly. Mo6510 Models is in the house. Forgive me, I did not welcome you. I saw you in here earlier, but thank you for coming in. Hopefully you are doing well. Mo6510 Models has thousands of subscribers and is definitely a channel to be learned from, so hopefully we will connect with them. Let me spin the wheel. We'll get one more channel up here and I'll start adding some names from our chat list. Wolf Spirit Productions is going to come up right now. They happen to be a gold member, so we see this channel every single day. They're usually here with us in the chat anyway, but they also get those slides that we see at the beginning and middle and end of every live stream, and their link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we will soon see. Oh dear. Spotless Com, sorry, one of our moderators knocked your message out, but if you want to just mention that again, it'll be okay. Chrissy L is in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And one of the things we see here from Wolf Spirit Productions, they've got 82 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They are on the road to 100. We'd love to get them close. They do the featured channels collaboration, and this is something I love talking about. When you feature channels on your front page like this, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. When you have a lot of friends on YouTube who are truly interested in your channel, your content, and your success, so they'll be there for you to watch your videos, hang out in your live streams and premieres, give you likes, views, comments, and all the things we need as growing YouTubers. I see Anne's kitchen and Anne's Cooking and More is back in the house. Thank you for coming in. You almost slipped by me there, but I'm glad that I saw you come in. So I did say I was going to add some names to the wheel. Let me spin. We'll get one more channel up, and I will add some names right this second while I refresh my list and see what Bautissimo says. We're going to look at GA Girl, I Am Every Woman, the Dream Team. Now, this is a generous creator who's been with Tuber Chat for quite some time. We featured this channel. I've been lucky to catch her both on live streams and in videos. She's out supporting others as well. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting her with 354 subscribers. She's halfway on the road to 400. Hopefully we'll get her a little bit closer today. You'll see a lot of variety from her. And like I said, including some live streams. And hopefully you'll catch me over there with her when she does the next one. Let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. I'm glad to see Zen Music Channel is using the custom emojis that are available to the members in the chat. I always love when the chat is colorful, so we've got a couple of special ones there along with some social media ones as well. And I think our friend who was wondering if I remembered them has given us our thumbs down for the day, so thank you for that. I will make sure I make a note and remember that you did that. Sergeant Life is, I meant to put Sergeant Life on the wheel, but I accidentally copy and paste them right onto the screen, so you get some extra luck. But that's okay, because Sergeant Life has been a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, and with 196 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them towards 200, but they are also out supporting others as well. They were the first one here today, and it was nice to see when I came in to get ready for Tuber Chat. They were saying they can't wait for today's live stream, which is always nice to hear. Bobby Loves Beauty is in the house. And let me see if I can just catch up with the chat here. James Gype, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I actually ran into them yesterday when Wanston and Leo, I think it was Leo, who was live streaming, and James Gype comes in there. It's always good to see creators. You know, he's got like 30,000 subscribers or somewhere thereabouts right now, but still out supporting others and allowing people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here. So I've gained lots of friends from James Gype, and it's always a pleasure to have them coming around. So thank you for that. And I'm just making a note for myself about that other channel. And let us think about, I was adding some names to the wheel. I'll do that first before I spin again. Let's get Winners Happen is already there. Let's get Coupon Gale onto the wheel. Let's get Facing Reality up there. And SOS Lifestyle, you'll have to forgive me. I can't remember for the life of me whether we've already looked at your channel ever before or if this is going to be the first time. USA Scratchers, thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat as well. And yeah, Fanatic Guy, James Gype is pretty fast paced, man. That guy's been at it for a long time. And, you know, it's nice when you go to a live stream to see that it's consistent. There's a handful of different growth streams out there where the guys who run them are all friends. I'm sure everybody by now is probably friends with each other, but we've got James Gype, Melda and Amra family, Happy Lux, Vern's Junk Closet does a bit of it as well, Commander Vlogs. There's a good handful of channels that are great for meeting friends and family members, and they've been there for a while. Oh, thank you, SOS Lifestyle. For some reason, I felt like I recognized your channel name, but it's great that we're going to have a first look at your channel very soon. So I know it takes a while to get on the wheel sometimes, but we've got a few names from our chat here along with our members. And what will happen is, you know, the wheel is random, so sometimes it takes a little while to come up. But if you're still here, when your channel name comes up, we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment if that's what you would like. Crystal Vlogs Lifestyle, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. The link was just dropped for Chrissy L, as a matter of fact. Just coincidence. Nightbot drops that about every 30 minutes or so because she happens to be a gold member. Adventures of Deanna, thank you so much. And thank you for letting us run. Hopefully we'll see you again soon and we can have a look at your channel. Chirag Gaming 141, I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you. It's great to see you here for the first first time, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Like I said, we have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. This is Kristen Welton. She has been a long-time supporter of Superchat, a very generous creator. She happens to be a gold member right now, so of course I put her on the wheel right away, but she also gets those slides that we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and then as well her link was dropped by Nightbot, as we just saw. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 1700 that she is thinking about, and you will find a bit of variety on her channel and a lot of reaction videos, so I'm looking forward to catching a few more of these. And Kristen Welton, you just want to make sure you get that spelling correct. I misspelled it yesterday when I was looking for this channel again, but she's easy to find either way. Joyous Joyce Izoma, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. It's great to see you for the second time. And we will spin the wheel and get to another channel. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn your chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second. And like I said, it really does help, so I'll appreciate it. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. And let's just double check and make sure that we've got the SOS lifestyle here. And then just dropping a message in the chat. And hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. So SOS Lifestyle is a relatively new channel with 3 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this channel a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road towards their first 100. So it looks like we've got a lot of gaming content here on this channel already. It's good to see you posting so frequently already, every single day it looks like. And hopefully everybody will have a good time getting to know this channel. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. So what I'm going to do is take your latest 10-minute video here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I will go through my watch later list and I will watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of this Walking Dead video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators, and then hopefully our connection will stick, and hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Derek's Journey is working, but letting us run and stopping by quickly to say hello, so thank you very much for that. I always appreciate that. John H. Shelton is an extremely generous creator who has shared for us many, 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 many times, and it's great to have you in the chat. They actually have 2 different channels, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and within another 1 or 2, I'll start adding some more names from our chat. We're going to look at Coupon Gale right now. This creator actually has 2 channels, so I will show you both of them. Anybody who has more than 1 channel is absolutely free to come in with each one. The only thing I ever ask is that everybody always treats each channel independently, because we always have to be connecting genuinely, of course. But Coupon Gale is already into the production around here and has been doing it for a while with 206 subscribers. Hopefully we can push this particular channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they are looking towards. Now I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better, but they also have Gale Southern Living, which is fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when you get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. And as well, you can see they do the featured channels collaboration, which I love to recommend to everybody. And as well, with 1,300 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, keep that 1,300 locked in, and get them moving a little bit farther. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. and other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Artfully Blind with Diana is in the house, and because they're a member, I'll get them onto the wheel right away. And then Sharad Gaming 141, please don't spam. I might have to put a disclaimer in the chat that says this is not an age-appropriate live stream for younger creators, because we see a little bit of that spam and self-promotion. And we've got a quick message there. Watch Natals is in the house. I'm not sure if I welcomed you earlier. I think you were here earlier, so thank you for that. And hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay. Meeting new friends and family members. Crystal Vlogs Lifestyle is willing to swap playlists. Lots of creators in the house will be willing to do that. And once again, this is Gail Southern Living with both channels, including Gail, Couponing Gail, right? Am I right about that? Yes, Coupon Gale. I'm so sorry. Coupon Gale. I just had it in front of me 2 seconds ago. Here is Scratch and PPA. This is one of the most supportive creators that I have met on YouTube in my 4 or so years. And they happen to be a dedicated moderator for us here in Superchat, but they're also a moderator on every channel I'm involved with, and many, 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 many more. And you will find that if you can make it to one of Scratch and PPA's premieres every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, you will find a chat that moves even faster than Superchat. It is really tough to keep up with. Lots and lots and lots of support for him. And the reason for that is because he believes wholeheartedly in giving much more than he expects to receive. He's out supporting creators constantly, and for that reason you see that support coming back. We believe wholeheartedly here in that mentality of giving much more than you expect to receive. If you can do that on YouTube, you will find that the support you get back from the community will be much more than you were looking for in the first place. So he has an interactive series that comes out every Tuesday, and if you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, you are able to vote on the content of next week's video, which is very, very cool. It sets his series apart, makes it unique, and he does a considerate and thoughtful job of featuring a creator in every single video, so you have a chance to meet Scratch and Pete's most loyal and dedicated supporters right here in Pete's Picks featured channels. So I hope everybody will connect with them. Like I said, they're here with us as a dedicated moderator regularly, every day, as a matter of fact, every stream. And my recommendation, of course, for everybody is to connect with them. Winners Happen is going to come up next. Let's see what they have got going on for us right now. I'm going to get you to pardon me just for a second. I'm going to take a break. We'll come back and look at this channel. Not really a break, I just needed a quick second there. This is Winners Happen. They're here with us almost every single day in Superchat now. I know they are a loyal and dedicated supporter. I see them out supporting other creators regularly as well, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and getting some of that support back for themselves. They obviously have a premiere coming up. That will be today at 9 p.m. Eastern, which is a little over 8 hours from now. And then thank you, Derek's Journey. Always appreciate every moment that you spend. Willow's Creations, I hope I welcomed you when you came in, but it's great to see you here. That's another extremely supportive creator. When I talk about that, when I talk about these supportive creators, what I mean most of the time is that I see them not only here in Superchat supporting us here, maybe they're supporting me on my other channels as well, but particularly I see them out supporting other creators. While I'm out trying to catch premieres and live streams and commenting on videos every week, I see them doing the same thing repeatedly, and it's wonderful to see that kind of support moving around the community. Papessa Lifestyle, good to see you back in the house. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you here, so hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members for your channel today. I'm going to get a couple more names onto our wheel from our list, and then we'll think about spinning. It's wonderful when I see creators building loyal and dedicated communities around them. Like, for instance, Bobby Loves Beauty is one that I like to talk about, because when I caught her the first time on a live stream, I got such an unbelievable warm welcome from her community, and I still have some of those people now here within Superchats community as well. Let's get Spotless Calm up here. And is Motor City Scratcher still with us? Maybe. Okay, well, I'll add Motor City Scratchers right now, and then we'll move along. We're moving a little bit faster than I usually do, it looks like. Joy Blessed Life has just dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that. So Bobby Loves Beauty, I have a personal channel, which is just my name, Kevin K. That link is dropped here every 30 minutes or so. And then as well, the copyright-free music channel. So all the same music that's available here in Superchat is available on our copyright-free music channel. It's actually called Thrive Together, matching the t-shirt that I'm wearing, but with no vowels, so it's a little bit obscure to look at, but the link will be dropped by that, or for that channel as well, by Nightbot or Stream Elements or one of these robots every 30 minutes or so. But thank you for asking. Hopefully we'll see you over on both of those. Ace Flaw 1, Andy is back in the house. That's another creator who has been with Superchat from the very beginning and has also been with me a lot longer than that on my personal channel as well. Andy Ace Flaw 1 was with us for the Playlist Buddies experiments I was doing before starting Superchat to see what we were going to do here. And Motor City Scratchers is still in the house. Very good. So we've got you on the wheel. And look at that, Bobby Loves Beauty. That's some luck for you. We were just talking, and now your channel has come up from the Wheel of Doom. So let's see what you've got going on for us today. Bobby Loves Beauty is an extremely dynamic host, and I caught her. Well, where did that live stream go? I wanted to see that. Let me see if I can find it. It came up in the search results here. I just caught her a few days ago, and she had Tammy Beauty Tutorials with her and makeup with Jessica Vargas, who have both been friends of Superchat for a while. You can see I try to catch Bobby Loves Beauty as often as I can because she's an engaging host, and she also has, like I said, just such a loyal and dedicated following around her. Her community is not just so much into Bobby Loves Beauty, like they absolutely are supportive of her, but they are supportive of each other, and you can feel that as soon as you get in there. So I hope everybody will catch Bobby Loves Beauty, and you'll see her both with videos and live streams, and hopefully I'll catch you in there as well. And she's been with Superchat for a while, a previously featured channel, of course, with 516 subscribers. I'm hoping we can move her a little bit farther on that road to 600 that she's looking at right now. And I think we're doing okay right now for names on the wheel. I might just add one more. Willow's Creations will come in, and we will spin. I'll get another channel up. We've got a little while to go, and I will check in with Spotless Calm, who's still on the wheel. I'll check in with them in about an hour and see if we've got a live stream that we're going to go and raid from them. They do an 8-hour live stream every day, and it's, you know, relaxing music and content, and they mix it up so that the visuals and the music is different every day, so that you can have something different to either keep in the background or hang out and watch, and there's always engaging chat going on there as well. Oh, just gained like 15. Shocked when you hit 500? I'm not surprised at all. I think it'll be no time before you hit 1,000 if you just keep up even the way you're going. So hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. And what we're looking at right now is Makeup Mom and Son. So this is an extremely generous and loyal and dedicated supporter. She happens to be a gold member. So her link will be dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so, as we've seen. As well, she gets those slides we see at the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream. She has just this weekend been added into our moderator squad here on Superchat. Most of you know how seriously I take moderating, but she's been with Superchat and unbelievably supportive of others so much that I thought she'd be a perfect addition. Of course, she also helps out on our copyright-free music channel. And then as well, you'll notice that just a couple of days ago, we did an interview. And that video is also featured on our front page, as we do for all shout-out videos and things like that feature Superchat. But we did have a 2-hour conversation about tips and tricks that will help you both with your channel and your video. So I hope everybody will check that out. Oh, thank you so much, Scratch and PPA. Yes, I'm so sorry that I slipped by that. Joy Blessed Life, thank you one more time for your super chat. I should have put your channel up already, but we're going to do it next, of course. I always do that when we have something like that come through the chat before I start spinning the wheel again. Thank you, Scratch and PPA, for catching that for me. And Joy Blessed Life will be the next channel that we look at. Makeup Mom and Son has a variety of videos, including product reviews, makeup tutorials, and live streams. And some of those live streams go on like marathons. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'll likely see you over there. And with 568 subscribers, hopefully we can push her a little bit closer to the 600 that she's thinking about. Joy Blessed Life, thank you so much one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. You've knocked some life off of our stream boss. Please forgive my slip in not putting you up right away. I usually do that anytime somebody drops a super chat on us, but we're happy to have your channel up here now. We're not sure how many subscribers they have right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. Darlene La Loca Scratcher, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right for you, and hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Deborah Finney Spirit Orbs is in the house. That's a longtime friend of Superchat and a previously featured channel, of course. And Joy Blessed Life, because we don't know the subscriber count right now, one of the things I like to do is go over to the discussion tab and leave a comment for them there. That can give the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I actually want to be subscribed to this channel, so please make sure you don't take that away when YouTube sometimes plays with our numbers every few days or so. But Joy Blessed Life has been back with Superchat several times, and I'm looking forward to getting to know their channel a little bit better. But you can see they do a lot of variety on their channel, and they have some featured channels here, which I love talking about. It's a great way to trade favors with people and get friendships started and things like that. If anybody here in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Joy Blessed Life, thank you one more time for that super chat, and forgive my slip up there, but I appreciate your patience. We are also looking at Bose Pixel, who has come into the chat, and Jessica Rabago, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect in the chat, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to, and if you take your time and meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. We're looking at Artfully Blind with Diana right now, and I noticed that Mama Glow Up has come into the chat. That's an extremely supportive creator who comes in not only here on TuberChat every single day, but also on our copyright-free music channel. They are over there keeping the party going and helping us grind out those watch hours over there to move that channel along. So I really appreciate that kind of support. I put a lot of focus on it because I want everybody to understand, when I see people out supporting each other in this way, the kind of loyal and dedicated supporters that you see. And Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, yes, you're right. Sorry, I may not have seen you slip in, although I did see you in the mod group mentioning you were coming in. Pardon me for that. My throat has just about had as much as it can take for this weekend. I did we always do Tuber Chat 4 times a week, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then as well, 2 interviews this week that were 2 hours each, both with Makeup Mom and Son and with Have Cheetah Will View. And those were very different interviews as well. So, if you find yourself with some time to watch a couple of interviews, you will see they always turn into discussions, because I do these usually with creators that I've known for a little while and have been friends for a while. So it becomes a lot more like a discussion than an interview, and we talk about things related to either YouTube or marketing, or improving your businesses or your channels, however you want to look at those. So hopefully everybody will check those out. They're both on our front page. And I'm always happy to do that stuff. Jewel in the Kitchen is in the house. Be Amazing Sylvia just walked in. And because they are members, we'll put them on the wheel right away. Be Amazing Sylvia last week hit 3,000 subscribers, so there's much to be learned from her. Same as Artfully Blind with Diana. Usually when I see channels that cross that 3,000 mark, you can bet that there's much to be learned from these creators, as well as entertained and inspired by. You'll find that Artfully Blind with Diana is absolutely a dynamic host. You'll catch her both in videos and live streams, but she does a variety as well. These game night live streams seem to be pretty popular, where we have a lot of people in there enjoying trivia and other things. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Phase Yoda Phase King is our featured channel for today, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to that. Very supportive creator, and like I keep saying, they're here with us not only on Tuber Chat every single day, but also on our copyright-free music channel, helping that get moving and rocking and shaking and everything else. We're going to look at Willow's creations next, and I'm going to clean up my wheel a little bit here. Willow's Creations is another one of these creators that I talk about, who's out supporting people regularly all the time. Phantom Wolf AMVs, good to see you in the house. And you gotta love taking 3 days to make a video and only gets 15 views. It happens to everybody, right? We all start from 0, of course, but as you grow and get instinctively better with your channel, you'll start to understand the kind of things that will help get those views pumping. Not to mention, as you build up your community around your channel, you'll eventually have some true friends that will be interested in your channel success, as well as your content, and for yourself as a creator, and you'll probably find yourself exponentially growing as time goes on. We see it all the time. But it's great to have you in the chat. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect in the chat, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Cabaret Gaming's in the house. Always good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Cooking with Miss Brown. These are both a couple of creators who not only are here with us in Tuber Chat, but also are out supporting us on our copyright-free music channel as well, to help get that moving, and I always appreciate that. Cooking with Miss Brown has gone so far as to not only raid that channel, but orchestrate raids from other channels to go in there as well, so I appreciate that. We're looking at Willow's Creations, and again, this is another creator who's in our copyright-free music channel to help us there, as well as here. I see them with Spotless.com and with other creators supporting others regularly as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy supporting them. With 618 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 700 that they're thinking about. And you will likely catch me running into them regularly as well. We're spinning the wheel again, and next we're going to look at Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. This is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, previously featured on Superchat, of course, but they also not only support us on the other copyright-free music channel, but they're part of our moderator squad over there, and have been added this weekend as a moderator here on Superchat. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. And most of you know how seriously I take moderating, but Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has been with us for months and months and months, and has, as far as I know, barely missed any of the streams. He's here with us almost all the time. But I also see him out supporting other creators. He's an extremely generous creator in many ways. He's willing to swap playlists with other creators. He allows people to connect in his live streams the same way that we do here in Superchat. And then as well, he does the featured channels collaboration that I love talking about, and put some shout out videos out there as well when people are talking about Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with this channel. You'll find a lot more than trains there, but you will find a substantial amount of trains on this channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that, and Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More absolutely is a loyal and dedicated supporter. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I'll appreciate it greatly. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help. And then as well, I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. If you have the ability to share the stream out, like Cabaret Gaming just happened to do on Twitter, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly as well. It helps bring more people into Superchat, and obviously does wonders for the algorithm. And then as well, if you're willing to swap playlists with other creators here in the chat, then please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Swapping playlists is a very simple arrangement that allows you to do the one legitimate thing we can do to pump our hours up. And I also love pushing that on everybody as an idea, because there's two other great benefits. When somebody runs a playlist of videos for you, they are essentially running every second of every video in that playlist, and that can really pump your averages up on your channel for percentage of video watched over time. And then as well, it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started. That's where the really strong and solid foundation for our channels comes from. So one more time, if everybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. Before I take a break, I will mention, because SOS Lifestyle is just talking about swapping playlists. So it's a simple arrangement. Basically, you're willing to run a playlist of videos for another creator. They're willing to run a playlist of your videos. Now, you don't have to sit in this case and watch every single second of every single video in the playlist. You're only obligated to run it, which means you can do it when you work, when you sleep, when you eat, when you go out, on another device or in another window on your computer if you can. And like I said, what that does is allows you to help another creator pump their hours up by watching maybe 2, 5, 10, 20 hours or even more of videos all at the same time. Peacekeeper, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming up or coming in. And then as well, like I said, when you swap playlists with somebody like that, the biggest reason why I push it is because it's a great way to trade favors with somebody and get a friendship started. So you can imagine a life where you have 100 true friends here on YouTube. And I'm not talking about 1,000 subscribers. I'm talking about 100 friends that truly care about you and your channel and your success, are excited when you come out with videos, will always show up to your premieres, your live streams, give you comments, views, likes, and all the other things we need as growing YouTubers, so that every video you come out with has its first 100 views, let's say, and many, many comments, and many, many likes, and all the other things that we like. Wouldn't it be a wonderful world? So that's why we push that on everybody. So hopefully everybody's into the idea of trading favors like that, and it is one of the things I like to push, swapping playlists. Anybody in the chat can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists, and other creators should reach out to you if you want to swap with me. I still am willing to do it, of course, and then many other creators here in the chat are willing to do that. You can reach out to me on Instagram. It's all one word, Superchat. So I'm going to take a break for a few minutes. Let's spin the wheel right now and see what the next channel that's going to come up will be, and then I will add some more names to our wheel from our list. And it looks like we are going to be looking at Spotless Calm. About an hour from now, we'll head over to their channel, raid them, and they will have a relaxation stream going for us that we can enjoy. Phenomenal Royalty family, good to see you in the house, and I will be right back with Spotless Calm. Alright, we're back with Spotless Calm, and with 395 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit closer to the 400 that they're thinking about right now. Teacher P Downer came in, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody else in the chat coming in. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that I've missed, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. Spotless Calm is an extremely supportive creator. We joke all the time, or I do here, but about the fact that we bounce around between everybody's premieres and live streams whenever we can. They're lucky to be able to be available a lot of the time, and then so am I when I'm working on a computer. And Fazio to Phase King, good to see you here. That's our featured channel for today. Hoops Family Network is in the house. Good to see you here. Let me get you onto the wheel. And the Hoops Family Network is inspirational in the creation of Superchat. I've been connected to them for well over a year and a half now. They are single-handedly responsible for introducing me to the small YouTuber community, and therefore inspirational, like I said, in the creation of Superchat. We'll look at that channel soon. Spotless Calm, like I said, we bounce around in between different people's live streams, premieres. They're also, out commenting on videos and things like that. We're expecting about an hour from now that Spotless Calm will get one of these 8-hour live streams running. And what you'll find when you're on this channel, there's almost always something happening there because they've got these streams. Each one is a little bit different. So they've got different visuals for us. They've got different music and audio in the background. And you can use this to absolutely sit and watch. There's always engaging conversation. There's always somebody in the chat. And then as well, they mix things up, so you can use this to watch, to chill, to hang out with, to relax, to sleep, to do any of the other things you might have background music on for as well. So very utilitarian type of idea for a channel, which is very cool, and an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter. They are also over on our music channel every single day. You can see that I run them as much as I can. They also do the same for us with our music channel, which is really cool. And this is what I'm talking about when you get into trading favors and getting a friendship started. Spotless Calm is the creator that started this with me, and therefore I do the same thing for them. But it's wonderful to see when people initiate that kind of giving much more than they expect to receive, right? And then they inspire others to do the same, which is very cool. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up. Izzy's Life Vlogs is another creator who's been with me probably a year and a half on both my personal channel and here in Superchat. Somebody who's been here from the beginning, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Facing Reality is here. I hope they're still here. And let's see what they've got going on their channel. They've got a popular channel name, so we have to hit the channel filter. Now for me, they come up right away, so hopefully that's a little bit of an improvement in the search results. Over time, as more people search, find, and click on a channel, they will rise up the search results, and YouTube will do a better job of predicting when people are searching for this particular channel, even though it's got a popular name. Lolo Slots, good to see you in the house, and Cute Goth Girl Gamer is here. So I'll get you right onto the wheel, as I do with all members, of course. And what we'll find on Facing Reality is a lot of variety. I'm looking forward to continuing to get to know this channel, but hopefully everybody else will as well. And with 474 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit closer to the 500 that they're thinking about. They are here with us almost every single day in Superchat, and were joking with me earlier because they've been with us so much now that they've heard my speeches over and over again, and I seem to have a lot of repetition, which absolutely is the case, but that's okay. We just want to make sure that everybody's able to catch everything that they need here in the chat, meet lots of friends and family members. And even though the speeches are repetitive, what you'll find on your channel when you look in your analytics is you'll have an average amount of watch time per viewer, right? And for a couple of the channels that I work on, it falls somewhere around like between 10 and 15 minutes, let's say, is the average. Even when you do long live streams like these hour live streams that Facing Reality has here, Even in Tuber Chat, it's the same thing. You know, we have a lot of creators that come in, see it, either don't like it, they've never seen it before, they don't know what a growth stream is or something, and take off right away. We have a lot of creators that come and stay, you know, for the whole stream or for a long period of time. Now, I appreciate every moment that everybody spends here because you know, we all have our different lives. I don't expect anybody to be able to stay just because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So, like I said, I appreciate every moment that everybody spends. But a lot of times what you'll imagine then is that a lot of people haven't heard some of the speeches, even though I'm so repetitive with a lot of the things that I end up saying here on Tuber Chat, because they're here for different amounts of time on different days, and it depends what comes up in the chat, right? So sometimes we talk only about putting channels on the screen. Today we haven't done any tutorials, we haven't gotten into any talk about analytics or any of that stuff. I'm always happy to do it when it comes up, but whatever is kind of the mood of the day is fine. So things change often. Oh, and there you go. Okay. Yeah, so Facing Reality says the search results have improved so far already. They used to have a video title. What we mean by that is that when you're talking about a channel and looking for them in the search results, if you can't find them because they have a very popular name like Facing Reality here, you can use a popular video title's you know, a word or two from that title and give that to people to search for you, and that will just help a little bit. But the more people search, find, and click on you, the better you'll do with the search results for anybody with a popular channel name or popular words in your name, and YouTube will eventually do a better job of promoting you and you'll rise the search results as time goes on. The best way to gain watch hours is the life vlog. So to be honest with you, it happens naturally as you keep putting your content out, right? We talk a lot about connecting with each other and swapping playlists and things here, but don't forget about the organic growth as well. Now, swapping playlists is the one legitimate thing we can do to pump those hours up a bit. Takes a little bit of time, but as you continue connecting with other creators to do that, what will happen is it's not just about the hours that they're helping you with running the playlist, it's the fact that you're trading favors, making friends, and those people will continue to be there for you to watch your videos, live streams, and premieres, and that's where more and more and more of the watch time will come from. And then Mr. Fulton Mraz is in the house. Thank you very much for coming in, and I'm sorry that you have that and as an anniversary. It can't be fun, but it's great that you can enjoy some memories, I'm sure. Mr. Fulton Mraz is a generous creator who's been with Tuber Chat from the beginning, always shares for us, and so I appreciate that. And Rabbit Hole Clicker is in the house. Thank you for coming in. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. Looks like we're doing okay. And where is that? So for anybody that is willing to swap playlists, you can simply say I'm willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. If you're willing to do it, please reach out to other creators. If you see somebody say that, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements either here or outside. And then Papessa Lifestyle, the playlist swap absolutely works for monetized channels. It's one of the reasons why I still do it, is because you know, if somebody's running a playlist for you, there obviously will either be ads running for them, or in my case, I'm a premium member, so I will, you know, I don't see ads ever. It makes it very fast for me. Costs a few dollars, but what happens is when I'm out supporting creators, they're guaranteed that tiny little sliver of money I don't know the truth about whether that's any more or less than it would be with ads running, but you absolutely get that. So premium income is definitely a small sliver of what everybody ends up looking forward to in monetization. So it absolutely does help for sure, right? Especially if you have another device you can just let run, or if you can open another window on your computer or something like that. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, please do that. I will appreciate it, of course. They really do help the stream, and we're doing okay for today. Antoinette at Fun is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. I got to catch up with you, it looks like here. As a matter of fact, they're posting frequently, but they've been with Superchat for a long time now, previously featured, of course. And then we don't know the subscriber number on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or even more. And one of the things I like to do if we don't know a subscriber count is to hit the discussion tab, leave a comment like this here. And pardon me, that gives a nudge to the algorithm to just say, hey, I want to be connected to this creator. And please don't take that away just in case YouTube starts to play with our numbers over the next couple of days. So we'll spin the wheel one more time and see who's coming up next. It's going to be the Hoops Family Network. I touched on it earlier, but Amanda from the Hoops Family Network was responsible for introducing me to the small YouTuber community just under 2 years ago. I'd already been on YouTube for a couple of years and ended up finding the Hoops Family Network. We connected in some way or another, and what ended up happening is she started to introduce me to other generous creators, like possibly even Izzy's Life Vlogs, Wanston and Leo, Vern's Junk Closet, my dear friend, of course. And when I saw the generosity in Amanda from the Hoops Family Network and the creator she was introducing me to, I was inspired to start Superchat, because I figured there's so many generous creators. If we could just get everybody together and focus on the relationships and friendships between these creators, then Superchat might be quite a thing. And, you know, it's turned out to be fantastic. Hopefully everybody's enjoying their time here. And hopefully everybody will connect with her now. The Hoops Family Network has already broken off into a second channel. This one here has 2,000 subscribers. They are fully monetized. But we are going to look also at the Hoops Paranormal, which is the second channel that they've got going on. We have a handful of paranormal themed channels here in the Superchat community, and the Hoops Paranormal is moving along just nicely with 377 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 380 that they're thinking about right now, and hopefully 400. So I've obviously got a serious amount of catching up to do with your channel, and it's good to see that you've still been posting videos weekly though. And they are part of our moderator squad. Of course, they've been here from the very beginning, and like I said, inspirational in the creation of Superchat. So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Makeup Mom says hopefully everybody's having a good day, and absolutely yes, hopefully everybody is. And SOS Lifestyle, yeah, we share little nuggets of information here in the chat. Now, even though I've been running channels for other people and this and that, I have been on YouTube for a few years, I learned from creators of all sizes every single day, and my wish is to share information with others here in the chat, all of us together, so that we can all make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. I always strive to get better and improve. Super Twins, Bella and Gabby, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I'm going to spin the wheel now. We'll look at what the next channel that's going to come up will be. Looks like it's going to be Anne's Cooking and More. This is another creator who's here with us regularly in Superchat. So they are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Stiff Breast Dent, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Super Twins Bella and Gabby are on their lunch break. So thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping in. Hopefully you'll meet a couple of friends and family members while you're here. Vibes with the Thompson family's in the house. They're an extremely supportive creator. So we see that Anne's Cooking and More is fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support this channel when we get there, including super chats and memberships. But they've got over 3,000 subscribers, 3,150 or so right now, halfway on the road to 3,200. So you can bet that there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by when we get to their channel. And Frolicking Boy, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And we have a lot of dynamic creators here in the chat. Everybody here will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And thank you for asking about a raid, Frolicking Boy, but I typically only raid channels that have been part of the Tuber Chat community for many months. Somebody who's definitely shown generosity and impact within our community. But if you read our video description and find that Tuber Chat is something that you think you might enjoy, then we'll be happy to have you as part of the community. And of course, that could be a consideration down the road. Hope Bus is back in the house. Thank you very much for coming in. And Frolicking Boy, we're going to take those messages out because we don't do any self-promotion here. So I'll give everybody a little tip on what's happening today. You might notice that the mood in the chat is a little bit different than it usually is. And there are things you can do to control your channel and the marketing and the idea of the channels that are coming in and things like that. So you might be surprised to know that here in Tuber Chat, I specifically do things to keep things slower than they otherwise might be. If we pumped as hard as we could, Tuber Chat would be overwhelmingly busy and maybe not even enjoyable to everybody. And we would have many creators who otherwise might not even be into the idea of what we're doing. One of the things that I've done over the last little while is change the category of the Tuber Chat live streams. And we changed that. It used to be entertainment because that will grab the widest audience. And that's what I did for today. I changed it back to entertainment just to see what would happen. So we see that we've got a few channels coming through that are different than the general mood of the crowd that usually comes through Tuber Chat. When I change the category to how-to and style, we get less channels coming through, just slightly. It's always busy. We always have new channels, but we get a lot less, let's say, younger creators coming through because entertainment is such a wide channel that can appeal to almost anybody on YouTube, whereas how-to is something that is only going to appeal to creators who've watched how-to videos and things like that before, not so much entertaining as, let's say, utility, like what Tuber Chat really is. So I wonder if everybody might find that interesting, but these are things you can do to control the kind of mood that comes through your chat, the channels that come through your chat, and this and that. So if you notice things are a little bit different in Tuber Chat, just slightly, then it's usually because I've flipped a switch somewhere or done something in the background to change things up. So I will be changing the category back to how-to for that reason. But I just want to make sure everybody is, understanding that some of the things you play with in the back of the YouTube studio, where you have all these different settings and all these different things you can do to sort the YouTube search results to put your channel forefront of the right place, you know, it can really affect everything that you do. So it's a thought, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. So we're looking at Watch Natals. This is a relatively new channel that has come into Superchat just in the last week or so, but they are here with us almost every single live stream already with 702 subscribers. They're doing just great. Hopefully we'll push them a little bit farther and push them towards the 800 that they are thinking about right now. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And we'll see that there's a bit of variety on this channel. Now I got to get to know this channel a little bit better, but like I said, they're fairly new. We've got another fellow Canadian in the house. Sharnette Williams is here. It's always good to see you in the chat. Great to have you back in here. Hopefully you'll meet some friends and family members here as well. Teresa Starship, it's good to have you in the chat as well. Thank you for coming in. And then yeah, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and more. It's interesting, all the different things we have to set. You can go into your upload defaults in your channel settings and set a few of the things. You can't set every single setting, but you can set a lot of them so that even when you start a live stream or if you upload a video, you don't forget some of the most important things. The only time that that becomes a little bit of a challenge is if you do more than one category of content on your channel. So like for instance on our copyright free music channel, I might keep the category of the live streams entertainment most of the time, and we get different new channels coming in when I change the category to music. So it's just interesting to see the kind of differences that a little change like that can make, and then you can play around with these settings, figure that stuff out, and then decide where you're you know, really having the most impact. And then Fanatic Guide might be working on a new intro countdown or intro for their channel. That'll be cool to see. And then Chrissy is here. Thank you for coming in. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Watch Natals, like I said, hopefully we'll push them towards the 800 that they're thinking about. So Cute Goth Girl Gamer is here as well. I should add some names to the wheel. I'll do that in another moment here. Cute Goth Girl Gamer is here almost every single day as well. They also come by our copyright free music channel to help us over there. This is a dynamic creator who does a variety of different things in her live streams. She also puts out videos, but primarily live streams. Sometimes even posts more than once a day. She does a variety of gaming with different video games, as well as StreamYard panels, and then as well occasionally she makes music and does that on live stream as well, which is really, really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to her. With 238 subscribers, we'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 300 that she's thinking about. And I'm going to add some names to our wheel, so let me see what I can do about that. I'm just looking over at another list over here. Botissimo is one of the robots in the chat. I use 4. I use Nightbot, Botissimo, Streamlabs, and Stream Elements. The reason I use so many is because each one is good for a different reason, but also, in case one goes down, one of the other ones can pick up the slack. And you have a lot of options when you have all of these robots in there, right? They take some playing around with to get the settings the way that you want them, but they are absolutely useful. Motor City Scratchers has been on the wheel for a long, long time now, but they're still there. We got Jewel in the Kitchen and Be Amazing Sylvia there, and I'm going to add some more names right now. I'm just looking through to see what I can do about that. Andy Ace Flaw 1. And Papessa Lifestyle. We'll get you on there. Phenomenal Royalty Family. Are they still with us? I'm not sure. I'll have to double check if they're still here. The way that the wheel works, of course, is it takes a little while to get on. But once you're added to the wheel, it's random, of course. I'm going to spin it right now. When your name comes up, if you're still here, then we put your channel up on the screen and talk about it for a moment. So Motor Scratcher is still in the chat with us, which is cool. Andy Ace Flaw 1 is a creator who's been with me for probably a year and a half now. They were with me on my personal channel before we started Superchat. He's got 3,310 or so subscribers, so he's got his 3,300 locked in. We'd love to see him move a little bit farther as well towards the 3,400 that he's now going to be thinking about. And like I said, Andy Ace Flaw 1 has been connected to me for a long time. He's been with Superchat since the beginning. Unstable TV, it's good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And looks like everybody's having a good time in the chat, meeting new friends and family members. Phenomenal Royalty families here, so they've got them on the wheel as well. We'll get them going soon. You can see there's a lot of variety from Andy here, from Ace Flaw 1. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that as you connect with them. I'm going to get Lolo slots onto the wheel. And Rabbit Hole Clicker's having a sunny day. Our day seems to have picked up. It was horrible rainstorms yesterday, last night, and all this stuff, and now has cleaned up a little bit, so maybe I'll be in luck for the rest of the day. Stiff Breast Dent is still in the house, very good, and we will think about spinning the wheel. I'm going to check in with Spotless Calm and see if they're going to have their stream up and running. And we still got a long way to go here on Superchat. We've only been here for about an hour and a half so far, so we're still going to get lots of channels on the screen. As many as we can. In the next half hour or so, Superchat usually runs anywhere from 2 to 2.5 hours. And Papessa Lifestyle is here now. So this is a creator who's been back with Superchat many times. I've obviously got to catch up with your channel, but they've got a lot of delicious looking content here that everybody can enjoy. Hopefully everybody will connect with them. With 1,610 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. And Shernette Williams is letting me know actually that the weather's getting not too bad in Toronto as well, so I'll be heading that way in a couple of hours, and it's good to know that things will be okay. Rabbit Hole Clicker says the roads there are underwater. That's a little bit tough to deal with, but hopefully things will improve over there. And then hopefully everybody will connect with Papessa Lifestyle. Like I said, they've got 1,610 subscribers right now. We can push them a little bit farther. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I will appreciate it greatly. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Bose Pixel is coming up right now. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Bose Pixel was recently featured here in Superchat. They've been a friend of ours for a long time. They are definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, impactful on our community, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. What I do love about their channel, one of the things I talk about all the time, is their branding. As you can see, it's very simplistic, yet bright and colorful at the same time. Whether you see the avatar or if you see the avatar or the thumbnails of their videos, they actually match the banner, and I think you definitely get a sense of what this channel will be like just from looking at that. She's definitely a dynamic creator, and hopefully everybody will enjoy following them. So Adam ASMR, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And let's see what else we've got going on. I might add some more names to the wheel in another moment here. Oh my goodness, Bobby Loves Beauty. That is unbelievably hot weather. I don't even know if I could take that. I don't think our weather actually gets quite that high. Oh, does anyone, I think Hope Bus is asking, does anyone here have cartoon thumbnails? Any suggestions for you to check out? I'll leave that in the chat for people to hopefully answer for you. In West Virginia, they had storms as well. And Phantom Wolf, where are you that you had storms also? We had a really bad one for a while. Oh, Makeup Mom and Son finally stopped raining after 5 weeks. And then Adam ASMR. Here we talk about a lot of different things that can help to grow your channel. My biggest two things that I ever talk about are really if you post a piece of quality content every week as a minimum, and it's not up to me to decide what quality is, it's up to each individual creator, of course, then that is enough to grow your channel over time. You will instinctively understand what works, and you will get better at both production and deciding what exactly to present to everybody. And then, oh, have I got the wrong channel here? Oh, I'm subscribed to both of these. Now I'm in trouble. And forgive me, I'll get back to my thought in a quick second here. I don't know if Phenomenal Royalty Family and King are the same channel or not. I'll have to have a look at that. Phenomenal Royalty Family is here right now, 147 subscribers. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther, almost halfway on the road to 200. And then the other suggestion that I always have is that anything you wish people would do for your channel, you go out and do for others. So if you want comments on your videos, you go leave a few. If you want likes on your videos, you always leave thumbs up for other people and things like that. And then as well, we live here in this community wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than we expect to receive. And what you'll find from the stories that I tell about the channels that come through the chat, and particularly the ones that I put on the screen, is that by giving more than you expect to receive here on YouTube, you will find that that support comes back to you much more than you even anticipated in the beginning. And we see that time and time again. We have different channels getting monetized every single week. And then the RH Gaming, we don't do any raids like that, but thank you for asking. We don't raid any channels that haven't been with us for several months and part of our community. And then Adam ASMR primarily uploads shorts, which is cool. And hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about your channel in a little while. I did have a quick look in another window on the side. I do notice a little bit of, I noticed a video title I don't really want to put on the screen. So we'll see what I can do when the time comes. Vegan Realist, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. We're only going to get a few more channels on the screen. As a matter of fact, we've got 20 minutes to go. I'll get as many as I can, but I put them on in order based on not only how long you're here, but how active you've been in the chat as well. My robot takes care of that. Vegan Realist is a creator with thousands of subscribers. They multi-stream on many different platforms, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And then Teresa Starship is obviously doing giveaways, which is very, very cool. And Phenomenal Royalty Family, is that another channel for you? Or did I mistakenly subscribe to Phenomenal Royalty King? I'll have to double check with these two things. Do you have two channels? And I didn't know that up until now. I wondered if there was name changes happening there. And then I got to catch up with this channel anyway, but we will spin the wheel for now. I'll get another channel up on the screen and we'll see what's happening with Motor City Scratchers. Oh, it's anything that's going to have a word that you could imagine I probably wouldn't want to put on the screen. You know, it's always up to every creator what's appropriate for your channel. But one of the things that we know is there are a lot of words out there, whether it's English or even in other languages. And what happens is by using those words, you can get suppressed by the YouTube algorithm and they won't favor your videos. It doesn't matter whether it's in titles, descriptions, thumbnails, or if you're saying it in the video, because the YouTube algorithm listens to everything that we say as well. That's why you will likely never hear me slip and use a word that we might not all be comfortable listening to, because I definitely don't want to get marked or suppressed. And I mean, once you've got any video at all marked like that, YouTube knows that possibly they could expect that. Now, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it's definitely a part of the algorithm. They watch and listen to every single thing that we do. And oh, Zadrum, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Duffus Family channel is here. Thank you for coming in. Let me see if I can refresh my list. We'll get another couple of channels ready to go. We're going to go in about 20 minutes and raid a live stream from Spotless.com, our dear friend. They've got some relaxing content for us all to check out. We'll be able to continue connecting the same way that we do here in that live stream, and I will leave this live stream running right up until the last minute so everybody can clean up their connections here before coming over there, and I will be with everybody over there as well. And then, so SOS Lifestyle, while I am not a Google engineer, and what I talk about is only what I know from what I've read and what I've seen and what I've experienced, my guess is that if YouTube has two gaming channels, let's just say, playing the same video game, and, you know, in one video, profanity is being used and in the other one it's not, the one that is not, let's just assume they have the same number of subscribers, same number of viewers, same number of videos and everything else, there's a possibility that the one that does not use the profanity will be favored. However, we also know that there's lots of popular games out there, like Grand Theft Auto is my favorite video game of all time, and it's the one I go to always. But that game is so unbelievably loaded with profanity and like really over the line stuff that you can't avoid it if you're playing that game, right? If you're using, you know, doing missions and stuff like that. So I'm not saying it's a bad idea entirely, because, you know, if you were playing a less popular game because you didn't want the profanity, you might not do as well as playing something like Grand Theft Auto that's got tons of profanity because the game is that much more popular. So it's a little bit of, you really got to watch your analytics as you put stuff out, and you have to decide what's right for your channel, right? I mean, the video game world has a lot of that as a part of it, which is understandable. And I hope I haven't just made a mistake on my wheel here and ripped off somebody's chance. I think we're going to look at Jewel in the Kitchen. Motor City Scratchers has 1,320 subscribers. This is a creator who is generous here in the Superchat community, a loyal and dedicated supporter to say the least. Now I got to catch up with you again too, but I've been lucky to catch them on a couple of live streams. They've got a loyal and dedicated community around them as well, and I always have a good time hanging out with them when I can. Hopefully I'll get into some more. Zombie Clip Central, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then, Jewel in the Kitchen is up here right now. This is an extremely generous creator. They are always out supporting others, but they've been generous here in Tuber Chat as well. Previously featured, of course. They're here with us almost every single day, and they've got a lot of delicious looking content on their channel, but you'll see they also do the featured channels collaboration that I talk about here. They've got a few great channels here, some familiar faces from the Tuber Chat community as well. And they are not only here supporting us on Tuber Chat, but also on our copyright-free music channel. They've even rated us over there, which is very cool. And then Fanatic Guide, I can't be 100% sure, but because YouTube can listen to not only everything that we say, their algorithm and their servers and everything else are much more intelligent than we think they are. And even when I say that, I promise you it's smarter than we think it is. And it not only understands what we say, it understands our tone of voice. I actually, on one of the other channels that I run for somebody else, we had a situation with a video where this person just walked down a street and somebody else had said something, possibly in another language, and YouTube marked that video as unsuitable for all advertisers. So we took out everything in the video we could possibly think that YouTube might be trying to mark, and still it marked it. So, you know, they can listen not only to the words that we say, but the tone of voice and understand our intentions. So when it comes to things like censoring with beeps and things like that, one of the reasons I haven't made blooper videos yet on any channel is because I want to always be able to do them without putting beeps in and things like that. How much it matters, I don't know. I tend to be extremely conservative when it comes to this stuff. I probably am way too cautious, and you probably don't need to go as far as I do, but I just always err on the side of safety, and that might be its own suppression, right? Because you're always planning everything that you say. You're a little bit less natural than you otherwise might be. And then, yes, the SOS Lifestyle to feature channels on your front page. I'll actually show you how to do that in another moment here. Let me show everybody quickly how to do this. We do it all the time. Pardon me. When you look at your channel, if you're logged in, you can click this Customize Channel button. Otherwise, you can find this on the left-hand side of your YouTube studio. The next channel that we're going to look at is Be Amazing Sylvia. I did spin the wheel. We'll look at that channel, and I will get some more names onto the wheel after we're done here. It takes a moment always for my page to come up when I'm live streaming. For some reason, it just chokes the internet for a second there. But we'll get this happening in a second. Sydney Johnson and family, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Now, the other thing, too, is I never want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel. That's not my intention at all, right? I absolutely learn from creators of all sizes every single day. I always want to improve. It's up to everybody what they do with their channel. All I want to do is share information here, and along with my own opinion and experience, both on YouTube and as a social media marketer, so that you can add the information you gain here to the other things you already know, the things you're going to continue to learn, to make the best decisions for your channels and videos. Same with me, I always want to improve as well. When we get into this section here, customization, you can add a lot of things to your front page, but what we're talking about is the featured channel section. Tuber Chat has 3, 2 for members, 1 for featured channels. If you don't already have this, you can click this add section. You can add up to 10 different sections, and featured channels is the last one. Once you get there, you can move these sections up and down your page as you'd like. And when you click edit section contents, this is where you get to the position where you can add channels. And then thank you so much, Hope Bus. They don't have any new videos right this second, but they probably will soon. But they've dropped a super chat on us, so for that reason, I'll make your channel the next one that we look at after Be Amazing Sylvia in another moment. When we get to this area, and you can mark the time, we're an hour and 45 minutes into episode number 224 of Tuber Chat, so you can find this. When we go down, let's say to the bottom of the list, I'm going to kick out Anne's Cooking and More right now, and I'm going to add this channel by looking for it. So if I look for Anne's Cooking and More, after a moment or so, with my internet choking, it will come up. And when I click the box, I know this is the right channel. Then I look down at the bottom of the list. It's automatic. All I have to do now is click done. Very important to click this publish button. Otherwise, your changes won't be saved. And after a few minutes, when you go back to the front of your channel, you will find that those changes have taken place. This is the one thing that seems to take a little while. It can take up to minutes. So you might have to be patient with that, but at some point it will happen. And then we're going to look at Be Amazing Sylvia. And then Hope Bus after that. Hope Bus has become our stream boss now, so thank you for that. Let me just reset it and see if it's going to come up the way it's supposed to. Sometimes it doesn't sync properly. That's a Streamlabs OBS glitch. So Be Amazing Sylvia is here with over 3,000 subscribers. She's already at 3,030 or so, well on the way towards 3,100. Hopefully we'll push this channel a little bit farther. And they're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And Khalid Delicious Food is in the house. Thank you so much for coming in. Life of Amina, it's always good to see you as well. Thank you for coming in here as well. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming into the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that you meant specifically for me to see, I'm behind now, so forgive me for that, but I'll appreciate your patience. If you can mention me, thumbs up, or mention Superchat Connect and Grow, and I will be happy to keep my eyes open and look for that. So you had a woman walk up on a live stream, say a bad word, edited it out. So that should be fine. Yeah. So again, I don't want to, forgive me, because I put a lot of focus on things when I'm talking here. When I talk about the idea of profanity in videos, whether it's in the video or whether it's in the description, titles, comments, and things like that, because I'm not a Google engineer, I can't be 100% sure how much effect that has on everything. Now, YouTube also knows that that stuff can happen, right? They understand instinctively by the algorithm and its artificial intelligence what was intended in the video. So I wouldn't be too worried about, please don't take what I'm talking about to heart too much. We're all probably fine. It's not going to disturb your channel if somebody says a bad word once in a while. It's just that you have to make that decision when you're deciding what to do with your videos and your channel. I'm not even saying it's a bad thing. There are circumstances in which using profanity might actually get your channel moving faster. If you've ever seen any of the drama channels where people get screaming and yelling at each other, much like what they do on a reality talk show, you can imagine how that can really draw in a crowd. The difference is just, what do you want sponsors to see when they get to your channel if you're looking for that kind of stuff? What do you want other people to see when they get there and things like that? So it's just a thought. Again, don't put too much weight behind it. Like I said, I just want you to add what we're talking about here to the information you already have so you can make the right decisions for your own channels. I can tell you in my life I have used just as much profanity as anybody else. I am just lucky that I'm able not to do it on live streams and on camera and things like that. But I have a lot of practice on microphones and in radio and stuff like that. So it's a little bit easy in my case to not slip and use that stuff. I'm not saying I never will, not saying I never even have, but YouTube knows the difference between all that stuff as well. Sally F. Amina, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And Be Amazing Sylvia is a very much loved and well-respected member of the small YouTuber community at large. Chat, so hopefully everybody will connect with her. She's part of the Drop the Link Day crew, so you can get a lot of exposure on her channel. She allows people to connect in the same way that we do here on Superchat. I didn't mean to spin the wheel, but luckily it came up with Be Amazing Sylvia again. Anyway, this is Hope Bus coming up right now. Thank you so much again for your super chat, and that did in fact make you our stream boss, as you see, so you'll get a little bit of exposure there. Thank you again for that. I always appreciate that kind of thing. I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. I've already got another one of your videos, I think it's this one here, scheduled to share a community post in advance. We share somewhere between 6 and 8 times a day, usually 1 or 2 for ourselves, our music channel, and here in Superchat, and then the rest are for everybody else. So I think you've got something coming up this afternoon. Princess Beyond Passions, good to see you in the house. And Mamaji Short Video Entertainment Channel, it's good to see you here as well. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. And again, if anybody's mentioned something that I missed, please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. And let me see what I can do here about spinning the wheel. I'm just going to see what the status of our raid is going to be today. I'll look at that in another window here. Spotless Calm does 8-hour live streams every day with some relaxing content, both appealing visually and audibly. So we'll go and enjoy some of that. Everybody will be able to continue connecting the way we connect here in their live stream, which, yes, will be coming up. And I'm just getting our link together for that. It'll be scheduled shortly, so I'll get that together when it's time. In the meantime, we'll look at a few more channels. So let me see what I can do about adding a couple of channels to our list here. And hope relatively new connection for Superchat, but they have been extremely generous, as we've seen, and are obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter. You'll see from this channel, there's obviously much to be learned from these creators as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the content, enjoy learning a few things from them. And we'll push this channel a little bit farther on the road towards the 200 they're thinking about. Trest, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. That's not... is that a brand new connection for Superchat? And then thank you, Bobby Loves Beauty. And let me see what I can do here. I did say I was going to add another do right this second. Takes my pages in another window here a second to come up with everything that they need to while I'm live streaming. That's what, for those of you who live stream or are thinking about doing it, you might find that your internet just chokes a little bit when you've got a few things happening at a time, right? You're live streaming out plus drawing internet in at the same time. Let's get Fanatic Guide Unstable TV. Teresa Starship and USA Scratchers. And we'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. I've got my backup internet, so if I happen to be buffering for anybody, it should hold itself together. It's good to have you here. Let's see what's happening. Oh, is my internet going to really choke now? Maybe. Okay, let me get our link. I don't know. I never know if I'm actually buffering. But hopefully we'll hold it together. We'll act as if. I think in the chat, so if everybody wants to head over to Spotless Calm, their live stream will start in 1 minute, and we'll go over there. Everybody can continue connecting the same way that we are here, but I'll leave this live stream running so that we can connections here, and I will see you over in that channel as well. USA Scratchers has 279 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about right now. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Obviously this does a lot of lottery scratching, which is a very popular and generous community on YouTube. So if you haven't already seen any of these channels, my suggestion would be to start with USA Scratchers. Motor City Scratchers was here with us today. Scratchin' PPA, of course, is in the chat, and there are several other channels that come through our community as well that you can check for. Pin a link to the free version of StreamYard. Well, thank you for asking me. If you just go to StreamYard.com, I think it is, right? Let me just have a look. StreamYard.com. Use it all the time. I'm actually second here. And then USA Scratchers, like I said, hopefully everybody will connect with them. Trina's Yammings, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Forgive me if I'm not, but hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody in the house is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. So right before we look at Unstable TV, StreamYard.com is the URL for that. I will put it in the chat. And then you can just hit that and get to that. I know they have, I think they have an affiliate program and all that stuff, but I'm not really set up to do that right this second. I should get that set up. That's not the system you are live streaming right now. I just happen to also have StreamYard because I've used that in the beginning of Tuber Chat for the first 100 and something episodes, but also for episode 100 and again for episode 200 where we did interviews with Vern's Junk Closet. Pardon me. My goodness. Unstable TV is a dynamic couple of creators. There's a lot of comedy between these two as well as a great rapport. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And I've had the pleasure of seeing a few of their challenge reaction type videos, and I think you'll find them unique and an enjoyable couple to follow. And their content definitely is dynamic, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're loyal and dedicated supporters for sure. They're here with us regularly in Tuber Chat. They've been previously featured for that reason. House of Yorks is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you. Facing Reality, I might have missed your question. Let me see if I can catch it again. I'm going to try to scroll up the chat and see if I can get it, unless you don't mind asking again. Can you pin a link using the free version of StreamYard? Is that what you meant? I just dropped it. Then Lolo Slots is coming up right now. There's always a delay, right? Whenever you are watching a live stream, almost always there's a 20 to 30 second delay. So when we're talking here in Tuber Chat, if you ask a question, I see it right? I mean, we all know I'm bad at that, but if I see it, my response won't come for like almost half I actually give the response by the time you see it. Lolo Slots has 815 subscribers. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'll push them a little bit. 900 that they're thinking about. This is a fairly new channel, pardon me, to Tuber Chat, so I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. Hopefully you will be too. And it's good that they've been back with us already several times. So hopefully they've met lots of friends and family members. Hopefully everybody has here in the Tuber Chat community as well. And I'm just going to get our link for our raid ready to go. And we'll spin the wheel. We'll see what's coming up next. Teresa Starship we'll look at right now, and then we're going to look at Fanatic Guide, and then we'll head over to our raid for Spotless Calm. Their live stream is already running. I'll see everybody over there in a few minutes. Forgive me for the channels that we didn't get to today, but we'll be back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. The times, of course, change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. And then thank you, Moy and Matt, French Jamaican family, for coming in from Trina's Yammings. I appreciate that very much. Teresa Starship has been with Tuber Chat many times before. It's been a little while, so I got some catching up to do with your channel, but it's great to have you back in the chat. With 266 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. And then Phantom Wolf AMVs, I have a robot here called Bottissimo, And what this robot does is it keeps track of not only how long everybody's here, but how active you are in the chat. So when I need names for the wheel, like when I'm, down a little bit and I need a few extras, I look over at the list and I put names on the wheel in order. So it basically goes by, who's most active in the chat that day. And again, not just about how long you're here. Huda Ibrahim, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right for you. And hopefully you're feeling welcome. Teresa Starship, again, has been with Superchat for a little while. It's been a little bit since they've been here, but it's great to have them back in the chat. Shalisa Levy Life, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And we're going to look at Fanatic Guide now. This is another extremely supportive creator. They're here with Superchat almost every single day, and then as well, they're over in our copyright-free music channel as well, helping us grind out the watch hours and keeping the conversation going over them. I try to catch them on as many premieres as I can. They premiere almost every one of their videos, and I always have a good time hanging out in their chat as well. And with 2,270 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can get them moving towards the 2,300 that they're thinking about. They're obviously close. And yes, hopefully we can all reach our goal. Hopefully everybody has done a little bit of meeting new friends and family members here today. And then hopefully everybody will continue to be inspired, move farther on their goals and goal setting. And then, okay, Facing Reality, I got your message on Instagram, but I'll check it after the live stream, of course. And then for anybody that's talking about like leaving packages and stuff like that, thank you, T and Sharinda TV, by the way. What we're talking about is that if you visit a channel and watch a video in full of at least 3 minutes long, better if it's 4, 5, or 6 minutes, then leave a comment related to the content of the video. That is what we consider the package. So visiting a channel, watching a video, and leaving a comment means visiting somebody's house and leaving them a package. So we don't want anybody to be confused by that. And then hopefully everybody will be on the same page and connecting. And then is a premiere kind of like going live? So what it is if you have a pre-recorded video, you can put that video out and schedule it as a premiere. And what will happen is you have a live chat just like a live stream. It even almost feels like a live stream, except that we're watching a video together instead of the host actually being able to respond. Now, under most circumstances, 99% of the time, the host will be in the chat answering questions and keeping the conversation going anyway. But it's suitable and it can really help videos. If you have an audience, I usually recommend them for anybody over 500 subscribers, because the chat allows, and the watch time that you get during that allows for a bit of a boost when the video comes out. So here's the question. Imagine if you have a 10-minute video and you want to set it as a premiere. Would you get more views during the premiere than you would have got 10 minutes after putting that video out? And the answer to that question is almost always yes. And then, yeah, everybody says package, T and Sharinda TV, but it does mean the comment, so you were right. If somebody's saying they've left a package, but you look in your comment section and you don't see a comment from them, then they haven't left a package. Now, if anybody sees that anybody's not connecting the right way here in the chat, you can always reach out to me if you'd like to on Instagram, or that's the easiest way, and I can discreetly reach out to the creator. We always want to be patient with each other. You have to realize, of course, that some of us have been in this game for a little while, but not everybody has even seen a growth stream before. And when we talk about these silly things we have to say, like baking cookies and dancing and visiting houses and leaving packages, if somebody hasn't been through this for a little while before, they may not understand, first of all, the importance in connecting genuinely the way that we do, and then secondly, what on earth we're talking about. So my goal when we started Tuber Chat was the idea of always guiding newcomers by the hand to help help them understand what we're doing, why it's important, so that they can turn around and teach others as well. And then the whole community will get better, and it's easier for anybody that comes in after us than it was for us. So that's the hope, right? And other than that, hopefully everybody's had a good time here today, met some new friends and family members. So I'm going to drop the link one more time. It is pinned to the chat. And we will go over to Spotless.com. Forgive me again for the channels we didn't get to today. We'll be back Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And you'll be able to continue connecting the same way that we do here in Superchat over on Spotless.com. They are an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter, a friend of Superchat to say the least, and I'll be over there in another couple of minutes. I will leave this live chat running for a few more minutes so that you can clean up any connections that you've got going here, and I will see you over there on Spotless.com. Just hit that link that I just dropped. It is pinned to the chat, and we will see everybody again soon. Thank you so much for the time that you spent today. I'll see you in a moment.